I'm Chris Mullen, and I'm the director and co-writer of Bad Day for the Cut.
Can you tell us a wee bit about the film itself?
The film is part of Northern Ireland Screen's New Talent Focus. It's a low-budget feature, and it's a revenge thriller about a middle-aged farmer who still lives at home with his mother in sort of rural Northern Ireland. And when she gets killed in what seems like a home invasion, he takes off to find answers and finds himself wrapped up in this crazy world of revenge and kind of urban chaos.
And how did it all come about then? Like, how did this sort of story and how did it all come to you in terms of as a writer as well?
Well, it came from me and Brendan kind of sitting down and wanting to do something that was genre-based, but that was, you know, sort of based where we're from in Tyrone. And we just had the idea of a revenge story about, you know, we kind of know guys like this who sort of live in the country and maybe have never left home, you know, and are kind of content with that simple life. And we thought that would be an interesting kind of character to follow, but put him in this kind of crazy genre thriller kind of story. And when it also came from us wanting to write something for Nigel O'Neill, who's an actor we've worked with many times, like, so we started off from there, like, we knew we wanted to write a short film and we knew, or a low budget feature, and we knew that we had this great actor, this amazing actor that we worked with many times before, so we kind of started, let's think about a story we could write for Nigel, and then it just sort of, you know, and then we came up with that initial idea about the guy who lives at home with his mother, and it just kind of worked out from there.
Brilliant. That kind of leads into the next question. And so, see, in terms of the localness of the actual production itself, the crew's all kind of local.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously are from Northern Ireland. As a writer, do you think then the fact that the genre is black comedy, it's quite interesting in terms of it's not really a genre you would see much in terms of being made here? Would that be something? Would that be right? A unique selling point?
I mean, maybe. I mean, our thing is that, like, we like to try and do things that feel real and to write about kind of situations and people we know about. But we love genre movies, you know, thrillers. I mean, I love Korean revenge movies, you know. And one of the things for this was, like, let's try and do like an Irish rural version of a Korean revenge movie, you know, which are very heightened and very kind of operatic, and, you know, they take place in a slightly kind of altered reality or a slightly heightened reality. So that was our goal going into this. Is it starts off in a very real place, but it gets progressively more and more crazy as it goes along. And that's just stuff that me and Brendan seem to gravitate towards, you know, that sort of, you know, there are elements of comedy in it, but we would definitely call it a thriller first and foremost. You know, we want to make a kind of entertaining ride for an audience. That, you know, that was our kind of our goal starting off.
And then in terms of when it's finished, and where do you see it being placed in the sort of in the film world, and where would you want to take it, stuff like that?
Well, our for a movie like this, you know, on this kind of budget and with this level of cast and stuff, I mean, our ideal sort of strategy would be to get a festival run and then find distribution and maybe get, like, you know, we would aim for the cinema, obviously, you know, and again, a movie of this kind of budget and this kind of size, you know, I think the best you can hope for in today's climate with distribution and stuff is like an art house release, you know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks in an art house cinema and you know, VOD day and date that, you know, at the same time, similar to stuff like The Survivalists, Blue Ruin, you know, filming those kind of small movies that can actually get out there and find a cinema audience, like, because, you know, you start writing a movie, you start making a movie, you know, that you want to see it on the big screen, like, but you have to be realistic as well. You know, you're not going to get Marvel, you know, level of kind of massive multiplex release, like, but if it's good enough, you can secure that sort of smaller art house release, and that's something we would hope for this, like, that's definitely something we'll aim for.
Brilliant. My final question then is, in terms of the crew that you're working with, they're all local, and there's sort of, is there anything that you could say, maybe from what I've seen being here for 3 days, you're just so efficient, like, it works really well, like, it really works.
I would say that whenever we started writing this movie, like, we knew we were writing it for budget, but we also knew it was incredibly ambitious, with a cast of like 20 locations, stunts, SFX, night shoots, stuff like that, so we knew that we would not be able to do it if we didn't have a really tight, good quality, great quality crew. So we were very careful in picking the people, and we picked the best people that we could, and they've been amazing. The film would not have, you know, would not be getting made to the level it is without all these people. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about them. Like,
can you say maybe that? But it's in the NI film context. Just to wrap it up by saying the crew from Northern Ireland were fantastic.
Yeah. So like when we started writing this movie, we knew it was an incredibly ambitious piece, and we knew we would have to have the best crew behind us to actually get it made, to bring it in on time and on budget and to the level we want. And the crew that we have working on this from Northern Ireland, it's all local crew. They went above and beyond, our expectations. They've been absolutely amazing, and the film, again, couldn't be made to the level we're making it without all these people. So.
Perfect. Thank you very much.